What's up, YouTubers? Got a 2021 Silverado Z71. Just picked it up about 2.5 months ago. It's got the 5.3 with an 8-speed, and then the transfer case is a 2-speed weird thing. It's currently got 2,349 miles, and the reason why I'm posting this video is because there is a ton of videos coming out where this 5.3 just blows up. They don't even make it to the first oil change. I'm about halfway and I'm starting to notice some lifter noise, and I guess lifters fail, and I heard there's a silent recall, and then there's not a recall. I'm not sure what to think. The dealer doesn't know anything, but there's a bad batch of engines for the 5.3, the 6.2, and the Cadillac 3.5, and they all got bad lifters, and then they break and go into the piston and they all fail and whatever. What I've noticed with this, I haven't towed with it, I haven't hauled anything. Basically, it's been a grocery getter. What I've noticed is I'm starting to get a little bit of a lifter noise, and it's on this driver's side. And I'll put you in the engine here, and I'll rev it up and see if you hear it. Now, it doesn't do it on the passenger side. If I put the video camera down here and then listen really good, or I have somebody else rev it up, it does not do it on that side. And I guess it's cylinder number 7 that is having the problem that starts it, or I don't know, some damn thing. The lifter is a lifter, I don't care what cylinder it's on. Another thing that I'm really concerned about is the oil that they recommend is OW20. The viscosity of that is basically water. There's nothing there. I mean, it's not really acting like an oil, and it's a concern, because as I'm driving on the highway, the oil pressure will just continue to drop and drop. It'll hover around 30, and then if I set it at the cruise at like 75-80 miles an hour, I'm only pushing like 1400 RPM, and after about 2 hours, the oil pressure just drops and drops and drops. I mean, almost down to like the first notch. I don't know if that's 10 or 15 psi, and so I have to take it off of cruise and kind of tromp on it to get the oil pressure back up. And every truck I've had, the oil pressure is pretty much, it stays at the same pressure. This oil pressure, it moves around like a tack. I mean, it'll go all the way up to 80 or 90. I mean, if I really get on it. But then it drops so fast, and then after it idles and on a hot day, it'll drop close to 0. That might be GM's lifter problem. I don't know. But we're 2,300 miles into it, so I got about another 2,700 of questionable miles. It's under warranty, of course. I love the truck. Peppy, fast. You know, I haven't had my foot in it or anything like, too much. It just it's just a concern that it's going to leave me stranded. Another thing is all the dealers, I went to dealers in all over Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Illinois, and they told me that this tailgate was aluminum. They said, oh, one guy said it's an aluminum frame with a special skin. One guy said it's all aluminum. One guy said it's steel. Don't worry about it. This is actually plastic. This whole tailgate is plastic. The sides are stamped metal, but that is basically it. So it does have the power tailgate down. So if you hit it, it comes down. And I asked every dealer, I don't know how many I went to, and I said, does it power up? And they go, oh no, we don't have that technology and we don't know that. Shame on all you salesmen. You all suck. All you got to do is hit the button twice and hold it down. Oh, look at there. Frickin' worthless. Well, anyway, I got a couple other hacks on the truck that no one really knows about, and I'll post another video on that. But I just want to get to the mechanics of it to tell you guys. Everything on all the reports and the reviews say the brakes are very, very questionable. And I test drove like a half a dozen of this exact same truck. Every one of them perform the exact same way. They're very consistent. And the brakes are, I don't know if they're undersized or if they're, I don't know if the pads just aren't good. They just feel like mush. Like you're not going to stop. You really got to chomp on them on the brake pedal to stop. So that's kind of a concern. I'm getting used to it, and you know, it's something that I'm sure I'll have to upgrade, you know, when the brakes need it. But the truck is amazing. I was able to get one before all the chip shortage and all the debacle with what's going on, and it's exactly what I wanted. So it's a great truck. I really, really like it. But those are just that's just an update, and wanted to let you guys know. If you have any questions, shoot it down in the comments, and I'll update it. I know there's a ton of YouTube videos about this truck just blowing up in people's driveways, just sitting there. I've talked to State Highway patrolmen that have Tahoes with this engine, and they have no oil pressure, and then when they go to pull somebody over and they on radar and they go to get them, the Tahoe just blows up. So to be continued. I hope it works out. I hope I don't have a bad batch of lifters. It's under warranty, so it's gonna be okay for now. But we'll see. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll give you updates as I get it.